morning everyone. How are you all doing? Alright, let's start our maths lesson with the maths activity book 1B. We'll be going to page number 27 because page number 25, 26 and 29 are for homework. So if you can look at page number 25, it's the similar work like yesterday. The ones we did, just like yesterday we did this. The number, you have to place them in tens and ones place. Okay, so I'm sure you can do this all by yourself, like fill in the missing numbers. If in 83, if 8 tens and how many ones, then 3 ones. In 63, 6 tens and 3 ones. In 54, 5 tens and 4 ones. Which is a smaller number, which is a greater number, you have to compare between 83, 63 and 54. Then you arrange these three numbers from the greatest to the smallest. Then arrange the numbers from the smallest to the greatest. But this time the numbers are 59, 53 and 74. So this one, this page 25 and page number 26, which is similar to page number 25. You have to do this for homework. As you know, you have to strike the word name right on Thursday, strike the word class right on HW, and write on today's date, that is 19 November 2020. Okay, now open up to page number 27. Once again, strike the word name, write down Thursday, THT capital, THURSDAY, and write down 19 November 2020. And in the place of class, you will write CW. Strike it because we are going to do it now. Alright. The number cards 7 and 4. So there are two number cards. Those are 7 and 4. Can form two different numbers. Yes, they can form two different numbers. What are the numbers they are forming? If you have two numbers and you have it on the card, one is 7 and the other one is 4. If you place, please listen very carefully, if you place the number 4 in tens place and number 7 in ones place, it will become 4 tens is 40, so it will become 47. So you will get the number 47. Now, if you place the number 7 in tens place, okay, and 4 in ones place, so 7 tens means 70. So this will become 74. So it depends which number you are placing in tens or ones place. Okay, so in tens place, if you place 4, it will become 47. If you place 7 in tens place, it will become 74. Alright, next question is, which is greater? Out of 47 and 74, the numbers which we just formed, which is greater? Correct. 74 is greater. How? Because there is 7 in tens place. The tens place is on your left hand side. Okay. Now, let's read this. Use greater or smaller. You have to use greater or smaller to complete each sentence. That means you have to use the word greater or smaller to fill in the blanks to complete the sentence. Alright, when I read the sentence, I want you to first listen to me very carefully. Then I want you to repeat with me. The greater number is formed by putting the dash numeral on the left. So, if you have two numbers, for example 7 and 4, okay, to form a greater number, to make a greater number, what you have to do, you have to put which number in tens place, because tens is on your left hand side and ones is on your right hand side. Tens, ones. So to get the greater number, what you have to do, you have to put a greater numeral. Numeral means number on your left. You have to put it on the left hand side. Just now this is a very good example. Look here in tens place, because tens is left and ones is right. Please focus on my hands. My hand is placing in tens place. Which is my arm? This is my left, this is my right. So what you can do on your book, you place your finger, your left hand pointer's finger on the tens box and your right hand finger on the ones box. So you will understand that tens fall on your left hand side and ones fall on your right hand side. Now they are saying here, if you want a greater number, what you have to do, you have to put the greater number in tens place, which is on your left hand side. So the greater number is formed by putting the greater numeral on the left. So you have to write here the word greater, G-R-E-A-T-E-R. The word is already given in the sentence and in the instruction, greater. So you have to put a greater number. Which is the greater number, 7 or 4? 7. So you have to put a greater number on your left hand side, which is tens place. We have sorted the first sentence. What is the second sentence? The second sentence says that the smaller number is formed by putting dash numeral on the left. Now again left. In tens place, what number you should put so that you get a smaller number? To make a smaller number, to form a smaller number, what you should do, you should put the smaller numeral on the left. For example, 47. When you have the 7 and 4 card, you want a smaller number. 4 is a smaller number, so you put the smaller number on your left hand side like this. So when you place 4 tens and 7 ones, so it becomes 47, which is a smaller number compared to the 74. So the smaller number is formed by putting the smaller numeral. Smaller numeral means number, nothing different but number. Now, the way we use less and fewer, the same way we use number and numeral. So the smaller number is formed by putting the smaller numeral on the left. So on the left, if you put a smaller number, you will get a smaller number, that is 47. If you put a bigger number on your left, you will get a bigger number. Greater number on your left, you will get a greater number, that is 74. Okay, if you're done with this, let's flip to page number 28. Here you can see on page number 28, you can see they say use the cards to answer the questions. There are cards 6, 1 and 8. 6, 1 and 8. Now you have to answer the questions. Alright. What is the greatest number formed using 2 of the cards? Now you have to form a greater number, okay, by using only 2 cards. Do you remember what did I just explain to you? Tens and ones placing. How will you do tens and ones placing? Which is the greatest number here? Out of 6, 1 and 8, which is the greatest? 8 is the greatest, correct? And then they want you to form the greatest number using 2 cards. So next is, what would be the greater number? 81 or 86? Correct. It would be 86. The greatest number, maybe you have to write 8 on your left hand side at the tens place and 6 on the one side. So it becomes 86. They both are the bigger numbers. This is the biggest. After this is 6. And then comes 1. So if you write 81, it will be a median number. It is not greatest. Okay. Now, form the smallest number using 2 cards. Smallest number. How to form a smallest number? Do you remember here? The smaller number is formed by putting the smaller number on your left. So which is the smallest number here? 1. So you will first write 1 on your left hand side. Okay. And then followed by the smallest number would be 1, 6, 16 or 1, 8, 18. Which is smaller, 16 or 18? 16 is the smaller, so they said form the smallest. So you will form 16 is the smallest number. Let me write it with red. So this is the smallest number on your left, followed by the smaller number, that is 6. If you put it 8, then it will be a smaller number, not the smallest. Okay. Now, what's the next question? They are asking you, let us see, what other numbers can you form using any 2 of these cards? So now they want you to form other numbers also. What are the other numbers you can form? We have formed 86 and 16. Let's start from the smallest number. After 16 would be 1, 8, 18. Please write down 18, put a comma, give space. Alright, the next number would be 61. The next number would be 68. 68. And the next number is 81. Because we have already formed 16. Now we changed it to 61. We just changed the placing. Okay, these are the 4 numbers we have formed other than 86 and 16. Now what they are asking you to do, arrange the numbers from the greatest to the smallest. From the greatest to the smallest. Alright, which numbers are you going to use? You are going to use these 4 numbers and write the greatest to the smallest. What is the rule of getting the greatest number? There should be the greater number on your left hand side. So there is 1, 6, 1, 6, 6, 8. What do you think which is the greatest number? 8. Very good. So number with 8 starting in tens place. So 81 is the greatest. Followed by, then 1 is the smallest. We will not look at 1, we will look at 2, 6 here. 61, 68. If you have the same number in your tens place, you look at 1's place. So now you compare which is greater, 8 or 1. 8 is greater. So you will write here 68. Next comes 61. And then comes 18. because 18 is the smallest number. Okay, so this is what you'll be doing. Page number 25. Page number 25, 26 and 29 is for homework. Page number 23, 24, 27, 28 we have done here just now. Other than that, you will be doing this as homework in your exercise book. You have to write, you have to make a table from 0 until 50, a 50 square of 50s, okay? And then you have to shade all the odd numbers in orange. Take your orange and you shade it. You can see how I have shaded. Make sure you do a neat work, color inside the box. When you color, make sure you are shading it, you are not pressing too hard so that the number is not to be seen. Okay, this one I will share. This one you have to write. No printing and pasting. This has to be written. Okay, alright, you are done for the day. For today's lesson, I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday. I will see you for maths and English. Maths and science. Bye for now.